what have I learned from all of this in my training of life coaching and becoming unstuck in my life and having that spark that changed my life? What I've learned is two things. One is something that I learned from something called Woundology, and that is that our weaknesses can become our strengths. But within us, through this breathing exercise that I learned and this mental rehearsal, we go through a process of relaxation and breathing, and we discover a part of our body oftentimes during this breathing that will not relax. And where that was for me was in my throat area. And so the person who invented this idea and this process has those attached to different meanings. So for a person who feels like cutting feeling in the back of their throat, that represents the idea that you are afraid to speak out, or you may have spoken out before and there were negative consequences, and so now you hold back. And so I think that's true. I think I always spoke out, and then at a certain point in my life there were things that happened when I spoke out that were negative for me, and so I decided, there's a truck driving by, and so I decided it was better to hold it in. But that leads to negative self-talk, and it leads to passive-aggressive behavior, which people can feel, and then their reaction towards you changes and causes you more self-damage. And so what I've discovered is that your negative or your weaknesses can become your strengths. Because even in my the last 3 or 4 months, I have not been able to hold back how I feel, but I've been able to say in a graceful, gracious way, but still let my feelings be known. And it didn't hurt me, and it helped other people to see where I stood and who I am and how I see things, and that I have value and that I can make a difference. So this is where I am right now. If I speak out and teach what I've learned to other people, then I can help them get unstuck also, and maybe spark the change for them.